A lot of people think boundaries are just emotional tools, but boundaries are deeper than that. Boundaries are a spiritual discipline because they protect truth, preserve peace, and teach you not to live in self-betrayal. Welcome back to Integrity444 LTQS. Today we are talking about why boundaries are a spiritual discipline. Many people hear the word boundaries and think only of relationships. But boundaries are not just about what you say to other people. They are about what you permit, what you participate in, what you carry, and what you no longer allow to violate your peace. That is why boundaries are not merely social skills. They are part of spiritual maturity. A boundary is an act of truth in motion. It says, "This is not mine to carry. This is not healthy for me to remain inside. This is not aligned with my peace. This is where I end and where someone else begins. This is what I will no longer betray in myself." That is spiritual. Why? Because anything that keeps you in chronic self-erasure, resentment, confusion, emotional leakage, or silent suffering is not just affecting your psychology. It is affecting your integrity. Boundaries protect integrity. They protect clarity. They protect life force. They protect your ability to remain in the right relationship with yourself. Without boundaries, people often live in overexposure. They overgive, overexplain, overfunction, overcarry, overtolerate. And then they wonder why they feel spiritually heavy and emotionally depleted. Many people avoid boundaries because boundaries provoke discomfort. They may trigger guilt. They may disappoint others. They may expose unhealthy dynamics. They may require separation from what has been normalized. But discomfort is not always a sign that something is wrong. Sometimes it is a sign that truth is finally being honored. Boundaries are spiritual discipline because discipline means choosing what protects what matters most. And if peace matters, if truth matters, if alignment matters, then boundaries must matter too. A person without boundaries often ends up living reactively. They live at the mercy of other people's access, emotions, demands, and disorder. A person with boundaries begins to live more intentionally, not coldly, not selfishly, but clearly. So let's bring this together. Boundaries are not punishment. They are not cruel. They are not rejected for the sake of power. Boundaries are spiritual disciplines because they protect truth, preserve energy, reduce self-betrayal, and support inner peace. They help you stay in integrity with what your soul can no longer keep violating. If you want to begin practicing boundaries as spiritual discipline, start here. Notice where peace keeps getting interrupted. Notice where resentment keeps building. Notice where you keep saying yes while your body says no. Notice what relationships, conversations, responsibilities, or environments consistently pull you out of yourself. Then ask, what boundary is the truth asking me to set? What am I still permitting that is costing me peace? What am I calling love that is actually overexposure? What am I carrying that was never mine? Then begin simply. Start small. Say less. Delay your response. Remove access where needed. Stop over-explaining. Honor your no. Let your peace become a standard, not an accident. Boundaries are a spiritual discipline because they teach you to live with greater truth, maturity, and self-respect. They are not walls against life. They are structures for aligned living. And often the moment you stop violating yourself to keep things smooth is the moment your healing becomes more real. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to Integrity444 LTQS. This is where we do the deeper work of emotional truth, self-mastery, and aligned living. Comment below, what boundary do you know you need to honor more fully right now?